You probably might have heard about the Latin phrase caveat emptor, which means let the buyers beware. One of the potential risks in investing in real estate in Nigeria is that the buyers end up buying the seller's problem. Now, to minimize the risk of buying the problems of the sellers, one has to undergo the process of due diligence. Due diligence is simply investigating the security, the financial and also the physical condition of a property one has interest in before one actually pays for such properties. Over the years, we've had issues about land grabbing, property scam, title frauds, among so many real estate issues in Lagos and in Nigeria at large. Today, we'll be discussing how we can minimize the risk of getting into these problems and also how you can do your due diligence seamlessly. I am Realtor Patrick for Realtor Properties, and I welcome you to today's discussion on Real Estate TV live with Realtor Patrick on YouTube. If this is your first time coming across this channel, do well to like and subscribe to this channel because this channel will be very beneficial to you as we continually discuss tips, gist, and also topical issues affecting real estate investments here in Lagos and in Nigeria at large. Welcome back, my smart investors. So for you not to fall prey to property scam or real estate scam in Lagos, Nigeria, you must be very calm to undergo real estate due diligence. You must carry out property due diligence on your property so that you do not fall for scams and shams in the industry. There are so many fake firms, there are so many fake realtors, there are so many false land titles in existence in the real estate industry in Lagos, Nigeria. And if you are not aware of this, you will definitely fall into this scam and the effects on you will be very, very bad. So to prevent such from happening, please sit back, relax, and also listen carefully to the tips we'll be giving today so that you would also spread the good news to people and tell them how and what they must do not to fall into real estate scam in Lagos and anywhere in Nigeria whatsoever. Now, about a month ago, we had a client who bought a property from a particular real estate firm with the title of excision. It told him the property has the title excision in Ibeju-Lekki. I will not be mentioning the name of the firm. No, I'll be mentioning the person's name. No, I'll not be doing that. But you need to know that this particular client paid for a property for 4.5 million naira with a title excision. But after a while, my client told me this was what happened, and I asked them to send me details of the properties, and we did our search on this property, and we found out that this property had nothing like excision. It had excision in process as a title. What do we call that? This is broad day fraud, broad daylight fraud. This is real estate scam in full glare. You pay for something with a title and you end up knowing that whatever you've paid for does not have that title on the property. There's also many issues about firms selling properties, and at the end of the day, the clients lose their properties because such properties sold to the clients are committed or government acquisition. We also have issues whereby people carry out search on a property, and at the end of the day, they carry out the wrong search on the property because the wrong coordinates were given to them to do their search. All these are issues affecting the real estate industry in Lagos, Nigeria, and if one is not careful, you will fall prey to such issues. So today we'll be telling you how to go about doing your due diligence, how to do your search, and how to be very sure you will not fall into problems when buying real estate in Lagos, Nigeria. There are two sides to this. When you want to conduct your due diligence, there's something we call the social search and there's something we call the property search. Now, it is not just okay for you to go through the social search and not doing the property search, or doing the property search and not going through the social search. The two work hand in hand, and when you do these two together, at the end of the day, you can then decide if you will buy a property or not. You don't do one and rest that okay, you've done the search. No. In as much as you must carry out your social search, you also must carry out your property search. You would not save a lot to invest in real estate, and at the end of the day, throw your money out because you did not conduct your due diligence. That would not be a good one at all for any investor. So first and foremost, when you see a property you like, what do you do? Okay, you saw this property, they told you a title, it's C of O, it's a dry land, it is this one, it is that one. You get interest, you have interest in a said property. What is the first thing for an investor? What is the first step for you to do? Now, before you buy into a company, first do your social search. This is what we call your background search of this company. Do your social search. Find out the company's name, find out the address of the company, find out the headquarters of this company first and foremost. Know if these people have a physical presence where you can go and say, okay, this is the company. First and foremost, know the company. This is where they are. How long have they stayed here? How long have they been into business? This is the first thing you need to first ascertain after you are liking their property. Ask yourself, where are they located? Where is the company located? How long have they been into business? You must also make sure these companies are registered duly under the Corporate Affairs Commissions in Nigeria. Go to the portal of CAC, search the name of the company, and know if this company truly exists under law in Nigeria. You should not be buying properties from a company not registered under the CAC Act. That will be very, very detrimental to you if anything goes wrong on that property. You also must ask yourself, does this real estate firm have an online presence? We are in the 21st century. We are in the age of information. Everyone who does business has an online presence. So after knowing their location, the physical location, after knowing if they exist on CAC portal, also try to search them up on social networks. Know what people are saying about this firm, because that will tell you if you're going to be buying such properties or not. Because you will not hear so many negative things about the firm and still put your money into that firm. You need to first ascertain if they have an online presence and try to look at what people are saying about this firm. If they are positive about the firm, then you could start liking the properties. If not, then you know what to do. Also, you need to also ask yourself, what are the projects this company has carried out before this one you are going to be buying? Have they successfully sold lands to people and those people got allocated? Have they sold lands to people and the people are very good and okay with the property sold to them? Are there any issues whatsoever on the properties this real estate firm has ever sold to the public? These are questions, these are social searches you need to carry out before investing in such properties. Do your social search first before you go for the property search. Do your social search first, because you must have confidence in the firm. You must have confidence in their goodwill. You must have confidence about everything about that firm before you put your money into that. If not, you just might be throwing your money away into the thin air, and that will not be a good one for you or for your hard-earned money. And after you do your social search and you are very comfortable with your search, then you can now take a step forward to doing your property search. This is going to cost you money, but you just have to do it. You just have to do it. Now, for you to do your property search, you could decide to do it on your own if you have the luxury of time, and I'll show you how you can do this in our next video. I'll show you how you can conduct your property search just with your mobile phone. I'll tell you how to do that. Now, this is definitely going to cost you little sum of money, very, very little sum of money, but you just have to do it just for safety. Now, you could do it on your own. You could call the services. You could need the services of a realtor. You would also need the services of a lawyer, a property lawyer, not just any lawyer, a property lawyer. You need the service of a property lawyer, and also you need services of a surveyor. So basically, you need a realtor, you need a surveyor, you also need a property lawyer, an expert in property, a lawyer who is an expert in properties. Not all lawyers are experts in real estate. You have different segments of law. You have property law, you have every other kind of law. But you need a lawyer that has good knowledge about property law in Lagos, Nigeria. The first thing you need to do, the company would have told you this particular property is located in this particular place. It has a title of C of O, or governor's consent, or gazette, or excision, as the case may be. They would also tell you it has it's a dry land, topography free. It is a dry land. Topography is 100% dry. It is plain. It is this and it is that. No problems about that. Get enough knowledge, get enough information from the company as much as you can. Then you get into the field with your realtor, with your surveyor, with your lawyer. The lawyers don't really need to go anywhere with you, but your realtor and your surveyor are the ones that will go with you to the field to ascertain the truth about properties. The lawyer would now carry out the legal aspect of selling the deal and so on and so forth. But majorly, when you're doing your search, your surveyors and your realtors are the people you should hold dear to your heart. Now, you'll be searching two things. You'll be searching the status of the land, and also you'll be searching the title on that land. If you'll be doing your property search, these are two basic things you'll be searching. You're searching the status of the land, and you also be searching the title of the land. Now, for the status, your surveyor and your realtor must ascertain if this property is a freehold land, a free land, or a committed land. That is the first step for you to do your property search. You must first determine if it's a freehold land or a committed land, and later you can now start your search on the exact title on that land. Now, how do you determine if your land is a freehold or a committed land? Now, first things first, you ask the company to send you the coordinates on that property. So the coordinates on the property would enable you to carry out your search on the property on the land bureau or the agency responsible for lands and land issues in the state where you belong to. In Lagos State, this is the Ministry of Land and something, I think the Land Bureau. Now, you'll get the coordinates from the company. Now, you need to be very, very smart. Some companies might give you a wrong coordinate, and you will go and carry out your search, and you will see that, wow, this land is free, it is this, it is C of O. They might end up giving you a wrong coordinate. We've had cases like that, we've had issues like that. Some would even go as far as giving you, they might be selling probably about, let's say, 20 acres of a land, and they've only perfected about maybe 6 plots, 1 acre of that particular 20 acre, and they will use the 1 acre document to start selling the rest, and you will think you are buying a safe land. No, some can be that fraudulent. So what you do is you get the coordinates from the company, and you also, with your surveyor now, will visit the said location, the property. You go for your inspection, and the surveyor knows what to do. The surveyor is going to chart the land and get the real coordinate. If the coordinate the surveyor gets is the same as that the company gives you, good for you. So there is also an app. There's also an app which I will show you on how you can also get the coordinates of a land just with your mobile phone. I think in my next video I'll do a detailed video on how to actually do that. There's an app that you will use by yourself. You don't even need your surveyor or your realtor. You learn this, and you can also carry out this by yourself to also get more credibility and get more confidence in what you'll be doing. So when your surveyor charts the land and gets the coordinates, then you take this coordinate to the land bureau, and that is where you start searching your property. You're definitely going to pay some money at the land bureau. Then you start searching your property. So at that point, they can tell you if your land is free or your land is committed. If your land is free, good for you. If your land is committed, you run away from it. Now, once you can ascertain that the land is free, then you can also go further in searching the title which that land holds. And also you can also search the original owners of that land. So you need your coordinates to do all this. So you don't just buy into any property, you don't just buy into any land. You must take out your time to do your due diligence and search the property. Do your social search and also do your property search. Now, after you've done your search in Alausa or in the Ministry of Lands and you are okay with your search, then you can now decide to buy the property from the company. So please and please beware. There are so many fraudulent companies. So many of them might end up giving you false information, giving you false coordinates, telling you your land is excision while your land is not excision, telling your land is C of O why in truth it is C of O in progress. In fact, nothing like C of O in progress. These are just terms used to draw you into buying properties that are not having titles. So smart investors, smart viewers, be very, very careful when you're buying real estate in Lagos, Nigeria. Everybody wants to take advantage of everyone. The company wants to take advantage of you. Brokers wants to take advantage of you. So please and please be very careful. Real estate is not something you just jump into. You need to be very sure and do your due diligence. Take out your step, take out your time before you invest in such properties. So thank you, smart investors. This is all we have for you today. Please and please, if you have any comments, drop it in the comment section below. If you also have suggestion or you want to share more light on real estate scams and shams in Lagos, Nigeria, please do well to use the comment section and we'll be glad to get back to you. If you're asking questions, we'll definitely reply you and we'll be happy to do that. So if it's your first time coming across this channel, please do well, like our channel, like this channel, spread the good news to everyone, and we'll be happy to do that for us. Thank you very much. I remain Realtor Patrick for Impact Properties. Until we see next time again, stay safe.